Okay, this is one of the ways, if you know how to copy and paste, to do your send in your screenshots. After you take your screenshot from your PK, you're going to hit your Google Sheets app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, it's just Google Sheets app. Then all your schedules will be here. You'll never have to look for them again. So this one's J. Hawkins Agency BGO. All right, I put a tab all the way at the end. It's going to say screenshot schedule. So what you want to do, we're going to be doing my 10:30 event here. So what you want to do is find your event, which mine is right here. Now if there's no sub, all you need to do is copy that section there in yellow. And we're just going to copy that. And then we're going to close out of there. You want to open up your screenshots for where your event was. And then we're just going to hit well, depending on your editing program, however you got to edit to write on it. Me, I just hit the text and then put it in the box. And just hold down on it and hit paste. Now different phones and different things record this information different. On mine, obviously, it shows it's all running together, so I got to sort of just break it up a little bit. Here we can just put AM, PST. It's always going to be in PST on these. And then you just do verse. You technically don't need to put your opponent's ID on there. You can just put your ID, but it doesn't take that much. If you just copy it, it's in there. I just put verse in there. So that's basically how you want to submit it, with the event, the date, the time, always in PST so that BGO can find it. Because if they're not going to go searching for your event to give you credit for doing the event. Alright, so then we're just going to get out of there. We're going to move this down to here. You want to make sure that your scores are not covered. Most agency events, as long as they can see who won and lost, they know who the rebate goes to. But if it's a percentage, you definitely want to make sure that your scores are clear when you screenshot it and when you send it. So we're just going to put that in the middle. We're just going to hit save. And then we're going to share this to the Discord group. And we're just going to put screenshots in here, or screen. And we're going to find the one for J. Hawkins Agency BGO. And we are going to send it. Okay, from our chat room, you can do this above. This is fine because I can probably screenshot this and it will be clear enough to send it to BGO. But in this case, there is a event or a substitution. So in this case, we'll do an example here. We'll take this screenshot. And I don't know if I can download this or not. Can I? Had a download button, but I don't know where it goes. So we're just going to screenshot this one. Do it that way. So we're going to screenshot this one. Then we're going to go back to the Google Sheets app so I can give you an example of this one. First of all, when we do a sub on these, what we're going to do is put the sub's name, which Felicia subbed for this one, next to the opponent that didn't show up. It's going to go right there on that second line. Our host will always be on the first line, so this will be the exact line. Then we want to put the start time, which this one started 48 minutes after, which remember, it's got to be from the PST time. So the official event was 10, start time was 10:48, and then we're going to put the agency name underneath it. So if you look at the top where it's going to be host, time, and agency, it's important to put this here because then it makes the next step really easy. So we're just going to X out of that. We're going to go back to the screenshot schedule. And now you can see there's that PK. Just find that one, the 10 a.m. So now you can see all the information's already filled out for you. The replacement host, replacement agency, start time. So that's why we got to use those boxes, because I have it coded just so all this goes. So here we want to highlight the whole thing. You don't need the screenshot part. I forward that part, the bottom writing. But that's what you need to highlight. Hold down. We're going to copy it. And then we're going to back out. And we're going to go get that photo we screenshot. Okay, and in here we're doing the same thing. On mine, I hit the pencil. Depending on what's on your phone, you just got to find a way to write on it. And then paste the information. This doesn't work very well on this phone. But you basically got to change this. Break it down to no-show replacement, event, time. You can also manually type this stuff in too. Our host. We got no-show host. And then we got replacement. You want to make sure that the IDs aren't cut off too while you're doing it this way. Normally this doesn't do it like this, but I guess on this phone it runs everything together. Okay, and that's going to be the new lineup. So basically you want to send it in this way. Well, we want to make sure there's a space after verse. So you want to make sure the things, because what Bigo is going to do is they're going to look up this information. So that's basically how that gets put on there. So we're going to put this down underneath the score. And you could actually make it smaller and bigger depending on what's on your phone. You probably change the colors of the letters too to make it clearer. All depends on your phone. Then we're just going to save it. And then we're going to forward it. Going to go back to Discord and J. Hawkins Agency screenshots and send. And hopefully that's readable. Well, about the best it can be. Okay, so that should be it on that.